lies a little farmhouse away across the moor. Where lives old Farmer Wilkins, he's nearly 74. Of orchards and of meadows, he owns a tiny few, and cider such as he can make no other man can brew. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. This grand old man is lusty, nimble and still spry. He's shinny up an apple tree in the twinkling of an eye. He says an apple daily keeps the doctors from the door. With several pints of cider's a far more healthy cure. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. A farmer likens apples to some people that you meet. The choice ones can be sour and the plain ones can be sweet. But cook them all into a press, give them one big squeeze. You come up with a mixture that is guaranteed to please. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. Over the churchyard wall the apple branches lean, and ripen out the burdens golden red and green. In autumn the apples fall and hit the gravestones lie. There I will sleep, says Farmer, when 'tis time for me to die. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. My roots are in the countryside, my heart is here to stay. And now my trunk is failing, my limbs begin to sway. I hope that when I've fallen and my life is at an end, you'll lay me 'neath the branches and drink to your old friend. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. So fill up the cider cup, have another round. Of all the drinks in England, no better can be found. We shepherds are the best of men that e'er trod English ground. When we come to an alehouse, we value not a crown. We spend our money freely, we pay before we go. There's no ale on the wall where the stormy winds do blow. We spend our money freely, we pay before we go. There's no ale on the wall where the stormy winds do blow. A man that is a shepherd does need a valiant heart. He must not be faint-hearted, but boldly do his part. He must not be faint-hearted, be it rain or frost or snow. With no ale on the wall where the stormy winds do blow. He must not be faint-hearted, be it rain or frost or snow. With no ale on the wall where the stormy winds do blow. I kept sheep on Blockley Hills, it made my heart to ache, to see the ewes hang out their tongues and hear the lambs to bleat. Then I plucked up me courage and o'er the hills did go, and penned them in the fall while the stormy winds did blow. Then I plucked up me courage and o'er the hills did go, and penned them in the fall while the stormy winds did blow. As soon as I had folded them, I turned me back in haste, unto a jovial company, good liquor for to taste. For drink and jovial company, they are my heart's delight. Was my sheep lie asleep all the forepart of the night? For drink and jovial company, they are my heart's delight. Was my sheep lie asleep all the forepart of the night? It's of a brisk young tailor, a story I relate. He lived at an inn called the Ram and the Gate. The Ram and the Gate was the place where he did dwell, and while in women's company he loved exceeding well. Oh well, oh well, oh well, me boys, oh well, and while in women's company he loved exceeding well. Now the tailor he'd been drinking a glass or two of wine, and not being used to drink, it caused his face to shine. It caused his face to shine, just like the rising sun. And he swore he'd have a bonny lass before the night was done. Was done, was done, was done, me boys, was done. He swore he'd have a bonny lass before the night was done. Took her in his arms and called her his dear honey, and as they were a-talking she was fingering of his money. She was fingering of his money when the tailor smiled and said, if you'll lend me your petticoat, I'll dance like a maid. A maid, a maid, a maid, me boys, a maid. If you'll lend me your petticoat, I'll dance like a maid. The tailor pulled his breeches off and the petticoat put on. The tailor danced a dance and the lassie sang a song. The tailor danced a dance and they played a pretty tune. They danced the tailor's breeches right out of the room. The room, the room, the room, me boys, the room. They danced the tailor's breeches right out of the room. Have you ever seen a tailor undone as I'm undone? Me watch and me money and me breeches are all gone. I can't go out dressed up like this, they'll call me garden flower. And if ever I get my breeches back, I'll never dance no more. No more, no more, no more, me boys, no more. If ever I get my breeches back, I'll never dance no more. Pretty maid walking in the garden, who she is I do not
no. I'll go and court her for her beauty. She must answer yes or no. Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no. Madam, I have come a-courting, hoping your favour I shall gain. If you will kindly entertain me, perhaps some day I will call again. Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no. My husband is a Spanish captain, left me to mourn 3 weeks ago. The very last time we kissed and parted, he bid me always answer no. Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no. Madam, if I tie your garter just a little above your knee, if my hand should slip a little farther, wouldn't that be any harm to thee? Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no. Oh, that night they lay together till the cocks begin to crow. Now the daylight is appearing, open your arms and let me go. Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no. There's one thing I'd like to ask you just before I let you go. Did you ever sleep more sweetly? Was you ever cuddled so? Oh dear, oh, no sir, no. Still her answer to me was no.
I know where there's a blackbird's nest, I know where he be. He be in yon wurzel bush, and I be at her ear. Oh. He spies I, and I spies he calls I a bugger and a liar. If I get hold of the blackbird's nest, I'll catch the bugger on fire. Down on the farm, for 24 years, I try to take the rise out of I. There ain't no bird on this your farm can hide his nest from I. I wish I were back home in Dorset, where the birds they fly so high. I claps my hands and laughs like buggery, just to see they blackbirds fly.
I am a sailor that sailed the ocean blue. I gained the goodwill of my captain and crew. We sailed into harbour one night for to lie, and that was the beginning of me own true love and I. Hey, and it's home, dearest home, and it's there let me be. Home, dearest home, in the own country, where the oak, the ash, the bonny elm tree, they're all a-growing green in the North America. He asked for a candle to light him to bed, likewise for a napkin to tie round his head. She waited on me as a fair maid should do, and I gave her the wink to jump into bed too. She jumped into bed for to keep herself warm, not thinking a sailor could do her any harm. She kissed him, she cuddled him, she bid him draw near. She wished that long night had been 7 long years. Early in the morning the sailor he arose, and out of his pocket took silver and gold, saying, take this, I'll take this for the mischief I have done. For this night I'll leave to you a daughter or a son. And if it be a girl, you shall dangle her on your knee. And if it be a boy, you shall send him off to sea. With his tarry blue jumper and his jacket of navy blue, he'll go climbing up the rigging like his daddy used to do. Come all you fair maidens, a warning take for me, and never trust a sailor 1 inch above your knee. For I have trusted one and he has deceived me, and he's left me with a baby to dangle on me knee. Baby's home, dearest home, and it's there let me be. Home, dearest home, in beyond country, where the oak, the ash, the bonny elm tree, they're all a-growing green in the North America. Where the oak, the ash, the bonny elm tree, they're all a-growing green in the North America. The rattle man comes into town, his berries of white all for to share. He comes when the winds are lifting the leaves and all the branches they are bare. He comes from the hill and he comes at his will and nobody knows from where. The rattle man comes into town, his berries of white all for to share. Scarlet red was the hair of his head, and red with the ragged clothes he wore. White was the snow that he trod so slow, and white were the berries that he bore. The children all stared as he strode through the fair, and the winds were keen and raw. Scarlet red was the hair of his head, and red were the ragged clothes he wore. His shoulders were hunched with a mistletoe bunch that he brought from the grove beyond the lake. The mothers they cried, the young ones inside, in case the stranger their souls should take. Get into your beds and cover your heads, and never a sound you make. His shoulders were hunched with a mistletoe bunch that he brought from the grove beyond the lake. He spoke not a word, but everyone heard when he played on the fiddle that hung by his side. No man had made the tunes that he played, the people all came from far and wide. The branchy trees he sold by threes with ribbons of redwood side. He spoke not a word, but everyone heard when he played on the fiddle that hung by his side. With the music he played, the people all stayed, and no one could leave, do what he can. The maids all danced and the men all pranced when his fiddling he began. Then night it came on and the fiddler was gone, but still the music rang. And the young girl was missed that the fiddler had kissed, gone with Diggery Venn, the rattle man. jolly coachmen sat in a Bristol tavern. Three jolly coachmen sat in a Bristol tavern. And they decided, and they decided, and they decided to have another flag. And landlord filled the flowing bowl until it just run over. Landlord filled the flowing bowl until it just run over. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. Here's to the man who drinks light ale and goes to bed quite sober. Here's to the man who drinks light ale and goes to bed quite sober. He fades as the leaves do fade, fades as the leaves do fade, fades as the leaves do fade. And it drops off in October. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother. Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and runs to tell her mother. She's a very foolish thing. She's a very foolish thing. She's a very foolish thing. You'll never get another. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and comes back for another. Here's to the girl who steals a kiss and comes back for another. She's a boon to all mankind. She's a boon to all mankind. She's a boon to all mankind. She'll very soon be a mother. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. Landlord fill the flowing bowl until it does run over. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. For tonight will merry, merry be. Tomorrow we'll be sober. I am a country carrier, a jovial soul am I. I whistle and sing from morn till night, and troubles I defy. I've one to bear me company, of work she does her share. She's not me wife, but upon me life she's a rattling old bay mare. Round go the wheels, troubles I defy. It's jogging along together, me boys, me rattling mare and I. It's up and down the countryside, me mare and I do go. The folks they kindly greet us as we journey to and fro. The children they all cheer and the old ones stop and stare. They lift their eyes with great surprise to Joe and his old bay mare. Round go the wheels, troubles I defy. It's jogging along together, me boys, me rattling mare and I. And when the load is heavy and she's trolling up the hill, I by her side assist her, she works with such goodwill. She knows I love her well enough because the whip I spare. I'd rather hurt myself than hurt me rattling old bay mare. Round go the wheels, troubles I defy. It's jogging along together, me boys, me rattling mare and I. And when the town she reaches, she rattles for the stone. She lifts her hoofs so splendidly, she's not a lazy drone. So clear the road for Joseph comes, you crawlers all take care. For the driver's smart and the carrier's cart is Joe and his old bay mare. Round go the wheels, troubles I defy. It's jogging along together, me boys, me rattling mare and I. I would not change my station for the noblest in the land. I would not be Prime Minister nor anything so grand. I would not be an alderman to live in luxury. There's not an estate would separate me rattling mare and me. Round go the wheels, troubles I defy. It's jogging along together, me boys, me rattling mare and I.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the leg of a mallard.
Leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the wing of a mallard. Wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the rump of a mallard. Rump, rumpy, wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the neck of a mallard. Neck, necky, rump, rummy, wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the head of a mallard. Head, heady, neck, necky, rump, rummy, wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the bill of a mallard. Bill, billy, head, heady, neck, necky, rump, rummy, wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in debility house, and good a meat was the mallard.
I have et and what have I et?
I have et the tongue of a mallard. Tongue, tonguey, pill, billy, head, heady, neck, necky, rump, rummy, wing, wingy, leg, leggy, thigh, shin, shinny, foot, footy, web, webby, heel, lily, toe, toey, 2 nippers and all. And good a meat was the mallard. And now I am in Debility House, and good a meat was the Mallard.
There's an old man in the public bar in his chosen place, with his 70 years of long hard graft engraved upon his face. But there's a twinkle in his eye and a nod for everyone, and if you care to fill his glass, an old yarn to be spun.
There's a quip for all occasions and tells from far and near, and a joke that's whispered to the men while ladies strain an ear.
With the smile of a conspirator who'll slowly take his time and tell you of his poaching days when he was in his prime. He caught 3 rabbits in one trap, 2 pheasants and a deer, and sold them to the landlord for a firkin of good beer.
There's a quip for all occasions and tells from far and near, and a joke that's whispered to the men while ladies strain an ear.
And as the night goes on, me boys, he swings into his stride. Though he's never told a soul, in you he will confide. He'll tell you how the squire chased the maidens of the town, and waves his glass to let you know the level's going down.
There's a quip for all occasions and tells from far and near, and a joke that's whispered to the men while ladies strain an ear.
And when the bottom of his mug is pointing to the sky, he'll down the last drop with a smack and look you in the eye. So put your hand into your purse and pay up cheerfully, for the country storyteller is well worthy of his fee.
There's a quip for all occasions and tells from far and near, and a joke that's whispered to the men while ladies strain an ear.
A true-bred country chap, me father comes from Wareham, me mother she's got some more like I, and well knows how to rear 'em. Some folks calls I bacon face and others term it head, but I can prove I ain't no fool though I be country bred. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Those nobby swells, they laugh and chaff to see I eat fat bacon. They couldn't touch that country stuff, but that's where they're mistaken. On wine and grog they do their airs and lord it at their ease. But give I fat pork from the sty or a lump of bread and cheese. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Oh, bain't it prime in summertime when we goes out haymaking? The lasses, they will all turn out and freedom will be taken. They likes to get us country chaps, of course in harmless play. They likes to get us country chaps and roll us in the hay. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe. Now you should see my pretty maid, they calls her our Mary. Her work's as busy as a bumblebee in Farmer Jones's dairy. And don't she make they dumplings nice? By Jove, I means to try 'em, and ask her if she wouldn't splice wi' a rustic chap like I am. For I can plough and milk a cow, for I can reap or mow. I be fresh as a daisy that grows in the field, and they calls I Buttercup Joe.
Come all you jovial fellows and listen to my
and nothing went. Hey, the right fall out to the road, ta-la, whack for the dear old bay. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away.
It's of a brisk young farmer was ploughing off his land. He called unto his horses to bid them gently stand. As he sat down upon his plough for a song to sing, his voice was so melodious it made the valleys ring.
With the right fall out to the road, ta-la, whack for the dear old bay. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Of a brisk young damsel was nothing in the wood. She heard a ploughboy singing and it charmed her as she stood. His voice was so melodious, draw near it seemed to say, so what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Hey, the right fall out to me road, ta-la, whack for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. She then came to young Johnny as he sat on his plough. She said, young man, I really feel I cannot tell you how. He took her to some shady broom and there he laid her down. Says she, young man, I think I feel the world go round and round. Hey, me right fall out to me round, ta-la, whack for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Now come all you young women, this warning take by me. And if you should and nothing go, don't you act so free. If you should stay too late to hear the ploughboy sing, you might have a young farmer to nurse up in the spring. Hey, right aloud to the round, ta-la, whack for the dear old day. And what few nuts that poor girl had, she threw them all away. Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a termit clamp to hear the sweet nightingale. As I was a-walking one morning, we alas, some Dorsetshire farmers I chanced for to pass. And one of them said as they went strolling by, there be more birds in the long grass than there be in the sky. Oh, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a termit clamp to hear the sweet nightingale. There's Sarah's my girlfriend, and I loves her so. Her's as big as an haystack and 40 years old. Farmer says she's ginormous, and loud do he scoff, 'cause you has to leave a chalk mark to show where you left off. Oh, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a termit clamp to hear the sweet nightingale. Farmer looks at young Gwendoline and he looks at young Ned. What an handsome young couple, they ought to be wed. The farmer says sadly, 'tis impossible of course, 'cause Gwendoline's me daughter and Ned is me horse. Oh, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a termit clamp to hear the sweet nightingale. Now Sarah went milking with Medley the cow. She pulled and she tugged, but she she didn't quite know how. So after a short while, Nelly turned with a frown, saying, you hang on tight, love, I'll jump up and down. Oh, Dorset is beautiful wherever you go, and the rain in the summertime makes the wurzel bush grow. And it's pleasant to sit in the thunder and the hail, with your girlfriend on a turnip clamp to hear the sweet nightingale.